If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. Welcome back everyone to another Injective update. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and looking forward to the new year, because we've got the Bitcoin halving, of course, and I think by the end of quarter 3, maybe quarter 4, that's when we'll truly get our full-blown bull market. Of course, as Injective holders, we've pretty much already been experiencing that. If you've been a follower of the channel for a few months, it was ever since back down over here that we were calling for this break towards $90, and that's why you're seeing it in the title today, because we're setting up this for the continuation of this big move. Since this breakout, we've actually pumped over 340%, and our technical target sits at 900%. So this was previously called back in October time. Even before we broke out, it was around the $6, $7, $8 mark, and we were waiting for $9 to be broken. Once $9 was broken, we were getting that reversal wave continuation to the technical targets, which sits at $35, $50, and $92. And if you've been following the channel for some time, you would have known that these have been targets for some while, and I've already marked out all the key level of support in the previous updates. So not only did we place this yellow line on the 1272, which was a target of ours, $35, but it was also, if we go to the 4-hour time frame, this higher low. So I know going forward that we want to maintain this for the continuation higher. Otherwise, we are starting a correction, and our lowest point of support in this correction would be the 200 EMA back on this previous resistance and support. So I would think that, again, this would be the lowest point of support within this 4-hour uptrend. You don't necessarily need to go down that low. We don't need to at all, as long as we hold $35 and that 1.272 fib, which we saw on the daily time frame. But as we've got a scale down to the 4-hour, we're seeing a better build up of candles. It's going to be easier to read price action. There's more to work with, and so we're spotting that this is our low. We want to continue to hold that to put in a new higher high, so we can get to $50 and eventually that $90 technical target out of the inverse head and shoulders pattern, which we called many months ago. So if we were to then lose this key level of support, for me the next direct support would be the highest point of this range over here. This wick, there would be another support over here, so maybe a little box, but you can see if we're drawing an area between these two yellow lines, this is an area of support. We came into it, we lost the top band of it, but didn't lose the lower band, and so that's why we've reclaimed it, confirmed the top one as support, and then looking for the reclaim of the 20 moving average to hit the next target, $50. Now the target itself of the 1414 is slightly above that point. It's $52.78, and this would be a 35% move. But if we're just looking at the psychological level of resistance at the moment, $50, this would be a 28% move. And then of course from today's current price to the $90 technical target out of the inverse head and shoulders would of course be a move of around 130% from today's current price. So guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment and share. It is really appreciated, and we're on the road to 8k as quick as we can. Thank you so much for helping me get to 7.5k in such little time. If you want to get educated by me, then I've got an ebook, a course, mentorship plan and a Discord, and some of those options include the others. So just use the links down below, message me on Twitter, or head straight to the website for more of that information. We're back on the daily time frame. Maybe I'll even go to the 5-day time frame very quickly, just to give an explanation of this key level of support that we're currently at. So essentially, while we are pumping into this area, we're meant to use it as resistance, and that could just mean a simple rejection and then push through it, or it can mean that we're rejecting and started to put a correction. So at that point, when we initially came into the 1272, which is marked out by these two yellow lines over here, we rejected it with this candle on the of the 5-day period that began on the Tuesday, the 12th of December. So by the end of that, we had of course rejected it and closed at around $29.72. So we had of course rejected the area around the $35, started to come back down, and we didn't actually put in a deeper correction than that. The direct next candle pushed through, but you can at least see that and appreciate that it was a resistance for at least a 5-day period, came back down for key level support, which was still holding above the 20, looking for immediate short-term continuation higher as long as you're above this point and on the 5-day time frame. So we can now see that we've broken through, and that's very important, because if we ever want to get to this 1618 technical target, then you need to push through the 1272 and then see it confirm the support. And that's pretty much what's been going on in this last 15-day period. Again, as I'm not on the weekly, this is the 5-day time frame, so 5, 10, 15. So in this last 15 days, we've essentially met a resistance, rejected it, pushed through it, and confirmed it as support. And so essentially, guys, the way I view this 1272 to the 1618 is like this. So you're running into a resistance, you should get rejected. The 1 fib level would be your support, or the moving averages, or go from your local low and put a fib, and it might say, yeah, the 20 is your golden pocket as well. But understand that if we push through this key area, you've now validated this 1618 as long as you hold above the 1272 now. So essentially, that is what we should see going forward. As long as the $35 level continues to hold a support, we will anticipate this 130% move to our technical target up at $90. Thank you so much for tuning in. On your way out, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share these updates so we can hit 8K. And if you want to join my Discord community, you can get free access for 2 months if you take action on the course or the mentorship plan. Now, with the mentorship plan, you will also get my 6-hour-long pre-recorded course on top of the 3, 5, or 10 hours of my one-to-one help. So use the links down below, head straight to the website, or private message me on Twitter for more information. Cheers. I've got a whole bunch of educational content, and over here on the website you can see loads of other people taking action recently. If you want to get educated, simply scroll underneath the video, click take action or Linktree, and click the option that you want to read more about, or private message me on Twitter. Let's start off with the ebook. This is where you can take action on my ebook, teaches the exact strategy. Head over to the membership level if you want to become a Discord channel member, where you have access to 2 weekly group mentorship calls. Or if you want to take action on my 6-hour-long pre-recorded course, there's an offer here, and you do get Discord chat for 2 months totally free. Here is my beginner one-to-one mentorship plan, which includes 3 hours of my one-to-one help, the course, and 2 months free in the chat. And there are some other plans here for 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help. Use the links down below to private message me on Twitter, or head straight to the website using one of these links to take action. Cheers. If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community. Click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free.